Hello, Funky. Hello, JBM. I'm just trying to get down to the beach road. I know you're staying in the Imperial, aren't you, Jim? Hi, Penny. Hi, Richard. Hello, Michael. Hit those like buttons while I just get myself down to the beach. The weather here in Majorca isn't very good. Hasn't been very good since I arrived. We've had like 1 day of sun. Hiya, George. Oh, you're on. You normally come on with like 5 minutes to go. Hello, Andrew. Hello, Callawall. Am I saying that right? Let me just get down to this main road. Hit the like button, please. Get a few more on. Right, I'm down onto the beach at the moment now. As I said, today it's been really sunny, but then it just changed all of a sudden. Yeah, it's been. No, it's not cold. Hiya, Penny. I'm talking to Jackie now. It's not cold. Today's been really hot, very hot today. Hello, Brian from Scotland. Good luck, Jim. Someone help Richard. Where's the like button on your mobile phone? No, I've not been anywhere, George. To be honest with you, it's been like a panic, this one. Because I'm trying to do 5 hotels and I go back home on first thing Saturday morning. Very first thing. So I'm trying to do the 5 hotels. Now, the problem I've got, and I've said this before, and you probably watched it in the other video, is I decided to see if I could find 5 cheap all-inclusive hotels while I'm here. I couldn't, so I could only find 4. Because as it got to Friday night, again, the price is like tripled because we're into the weekend. So I've gone half board on the Friday night one, just to keep the cost down. But the all-inclusive is a con. The hotel I moved into today, I'm sure I've read this right, you're only allowed 3 alcoholic drinks or all-inclusive all day. Now, the last 3 hotels that I've been in, you've been allowed 3 alcoholic drinks with each meal, as in lunch and evening meal. But this hotel says 3 alcoholic drinks, full stop. Because they're clamping down on antisocial behaviour. so cold. But then when you sit there and you watch people sitting at the bar buying as much drink as they want. And last night when I returned to the hotel, I had to step over a body on the corridor. I gather he was alive because he wasn't there this morning when I went for breakfast, so unless they bit it, put him in the bag and took him, I don't know. Right, let's have a look at these messages. Oh, it's a beer holder now. Let's get back on this. I've lost a few people. Oh God, I've really lost some. Right, the mega park I've done. Hello, Elvis. Yeah, I'm trying to get into a shop now where I can show you. That looks quite nice, doesn't it? In fact, I'll turn you around while I'm talking so you can have a look. Well, yes, if I'm ever in Blackpool, you've got to realise I can only be at one place. I'm talking to Elvis now. The Claremont Hotel. I don't know. I haven't looked for it yet, but as you know, I can't be everywhere. I'm only in one place at the moment. Least favourite place you've been on holiday, Paul? Probably... I'm trying to think where it was. It'll come to me in a minute. Hello, what's out and about? Hi, Julie. Yeah, Brian's using the day to keep his ale cold. Arenal is full of Germans and Dutch. I've been in 3, this is my 4th hotel today, and I've only spoke to 2 people that are English. But apparently, I found a little bar, which is a Dutch bar, which is just over the road there, called Double Dutch, funny enough. It used to be a Liverpool bar, believe it or not, back in its time. It was called the Sportsman Liverpool Bar. It's now known as Double Dutch, and I got talking to the manager in there, or the manageress, whatever way you want to call it to be politically correct. Her name's Marlene, and I was talking to her, and apparently it's not the season for the British yet. Apparently they don't really start coming over until May. Do you know what, Richard? I can't understand it. I don't want to harp on about it because it's just annoying me. And funny enough, in this hotel today, I haven't even had one alcoholic drink. So the 3 that they're allowing on the all-inclusive, I'm not even bothered with, and I'm not even having it tonight because I'm slightly tired now. Doing these hotels, going around this many hotels in this resort. Because it's the times. I didn't arrive into... Let's turn you back around. I didn't arrive into Palma Airport on Monday till very late. I started out at 3 o'clock and I got into my hotel at 20 to 12. So that threw me out at the very beginning. That was due to air traffic control having a power outage in John Lennon Airport, which delayed every single plane. At one point we thought everything was going to be cancelled, but obviously it wasn't. So it's sort of made a bit of tiredness now, to be honest with you. Hello, Life on the Ocean Waves. You've subscribed for a couple of months now. Good. Keep hitting that like button. Let's get a few more people on. I'm going to sit down for 5 minutes while I'm talking, trying to read these messages. I know you're having a conversation with each other. It doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. I'm in Arenal. 20 minutes in a car up the road. You're in Palma Nova. All inclusive is as many drinks as you want. Drink as much as you want. But then when you go past Palma Nova to Playa de Palma, the restrictions are there, and then when you go on to Magaluf, the restrictions are there, and if you go up north to Calador or Calamalor, there's no restrictions. So I was humming and hawing about Calador or Calamalor, but having to fly in and then travel again for another hour and a half on the island, I just wanted to get to the quickest resort. This resort itself reminds me of a Tossa de Mar, if you know what I mean. It's, I don't know if because I'm here so early, because it's still only April, I don't know if the effects of this ban on the all-inclusive is already taking its toll. Apparently it's been drip-fed since 2020, and each year they put it in again and bring it in again. And I don't know if the effects are starting to show, because it looks a bit like, I described it last night to someone on the phone as Silent Hill. You're walking up the streets and there's like half work done on buildings and places are closed up. That's the only way I could describe it. If anyone's watched Silent Hill, you know what I'm talking about. Well, I don't know, Funky. I can't work it out. And to be honest with you, I've given up. I've only got one more hotel tomorrow, and that's half board, so there's nothing to do with all inclusive. The purpose of me coming to these four all inclusive hotels was to try and show people on the channel a cheap resort with all inclusive. That was the plan, and get the prices cheap. Now, my hotels at the moment are between 60 and 80. Now, for all inclusive, and by the way, two of the hotels are the cheaper hotels that I've done. You have to watch the videos, and that price is for two people all inclusive. You know, we're talking £65, I think one of them is, for two people, all inclusive. That's all your meals, all your soft drinks, your tea, your coffee, and your three alcoholic beverages. Now, this all inclusive, up to a couple of years ago, would have meant all your drinks. But I can't get my head round, how are you clamping down on antisocial behaviour with alcohol if you're still allowing the people to go to the bar and buy the drinks? All people are going to do, if they want to come to these resorts, all people are going to do is they're just going to book half board and basically go into the bars where there's no restrictions in the bars. You can drink what you want, or sit at the bar in the hotel and pay for the drinks. I don't get it. It's a cop-out, I think, and these all-inclusive hotels are obviously laughing it all up. Oh, you're getting that sunset? I know. It really is nice here, and it's I haven't seen a lot of people about though. That's what I'm saying. Well, I've been to Majorca before. I'm talking to Sharon now. I've been to Majorca before, but I went to Calador, and that was quite nice. They all seem very small. The only one I haven't been to that I would like to go to is Magaluf, but from the sounds of it, from what I've heard about Magaluf, it's put me off slightly. Hello, Bob and Kath from York. Love your channel. We're hooked. Very informative. Feels like we're travelling with you. That's exactly what I'm trying to do. So, Kathleen, I'm really glad that you've said that, because I'm trying to show you what I see through the lens. Ha ha ha! Will, do you get haters? 1 or 2 thousand. Yeah, George, I'm not that far up. As I say, I'm in Arenal. I know it's not far down the road, but I'm not going to venture much on this one, because I'm over to Lorette de Mar next week. That should be a good one. I used to love going to Lorette de Mar, so I want to go back probably just one more time. And I might be a bit cheeky as well, because I might show you the nudist bar. There's a nudist bar. There's a hidden, and people don't know it because it took about 10 years for me to find it. There is a nudist beach in Lorette de Mar, and people don't know about it. And it is absolutely beautiful. Beautiful place. There's a restaurant on there, the bar restaurant. There's toilets built into the actual beach as well. Showers built into the sand, and people don't know it's there. But if I get chance to get to it, it's just out of Lloret de Mar. I will try and show you that video. I can't show you the nude people, obviously. Yeah, Penny, I'm starting to feel a little bit tired on this one. Um, it's been really awkward times with the hotels. Fortunately, the one this morning, I had to be out the hotel at 11 o'clock and I went straight to the other one because I found this little bar that I told you about, Double Dutch Bar, and they invited me down to try their English breakfast that has English back bacon and English sausage. Now, I went down, I had the breakfast, but I had to be out the other hotel at 11 o'clock and I couldn't get in the other hotel till 3 o'clock. And it's just like jumping hotels. When you go to different resorts, the Benidorm doesn't have the restrictions on the times. You turn up at the hotels and 99% of the time, your room's ready. But when you're sitting around waiting for the room to be ready, it just takes up the day. But that's the times they've got to clean the rooms, haven't they? Hello, Donna. No, I don't know where he is, McMaster. I haven't got a clue. I don't know. I gather he'd probably be in Magaluf. I would imagine so. You probably know more than me because I'm not watching them. I don't look at them on the channel. I don't follow McMaster, to be honest with you. Hello, Rachel. Hello, Emily. Brian's taking the beer out the B-Day. We've had, well, according to the hotel, they've had rain since Sunday. I arrived late Monday night, as I told you, near enough on Tuesday morning by the time I got here. And you could tell it had been raining. And then Tuesday, it just teemed all down. And what day are we now? Thursday. Yesterday was dry. And this morning was really hot this morning. I don't know if it's, I think this is just a night coming in, to be honest with you. Yes, they are crazy. Oh, is there? A big cycle? Well, I'll be back home on Saturday, so big cycling event. I'll be back home by then. I haven't really been down to the beach much, that's the thing, because with having the 5 hotels, it's really hard getting from one to another. And I'm dragging my cases with me as well, and then you've got all the check-in, and then I have to start the video recording at the hotels, and then I've got to try and get into the restaurant. The thing with this one is, even though I tried to do the all-inclusive to show you what you can get for your money, I can't eat the food. It's ridiculous. There's no way I'm going to go in the restaurant. I've had to miss like lunches, so you're not going to see all the food footage because I can't go in and sit there and eat all the breakfast and eat all the lunch and then eat all the evening meal. So I'm really sort of like half bored, even though I paid for all inclusive, because there's just too much food to eat. So Richard used to live here. Are we still talking about the haters? Oh yeah, put it this way, it doesn't matter what. Think of the worst thing you could call me, and I've had that. There you go. That's the haters. I don't care. I'm not that bothered. I've even gone on TikTok now, so I'm getting a real hard skin on TikTok. Because they throw it at you good style on TikTok, trust me. I've been to Lloret de Mar, must be about 15 times. Basically because it's the cheapest, at one time it was the cheapest place to go to. I think I actually flew to Lloret de Mar about 15 years ago, and I think it was $4.99 on Ryanair each way. Oh yeah, I did the nudist beach in it's Almadraba. That's what the beach is called, just outside Benidorm. There are 3 nudist beaches in Benidorm. One at the Calafina end, but that's like that. Um, to go down to it, it's ridiculous. I've only been there once about 15, 20 years ago. Never again. And they are beautiful. This one, if I get the chance next week to, because I'm only there till Friday, so I'm only really doing the 4 hotels in Lorette because I'm only there Monday to Friday. That's because of flights back to Liverpool certain days of the week. So I'm only there 4 days. I haven't even booked the hotels again yet. And if I can get a chance, because you've got to come out of Lorette to get to the nudist beach. Hello, Kim. People are having a conversation with each other. Hit that like button, let's get a few more people on. I'm going to do an hour and then I'm going to head back to the hotel. I think I might be having an early night tonight. It is a nice resort. It's just, I don't know, I can't put my finger on this one. There just seems to be a lot of closed places. But I did notice today from my balcony window, I did have a peep across at the other hotel, and I could see a woman through the windows in the other hotel. Don't worry, she was the maid. And it looked like they were getting all the rooms ready in the hotel because they had all the curtains wide open and you could see them making the beds. So not even all the hotels are open yet. So I think I might be maybe 2 or 3 weeks too early. But it is absolutely full of Dutch and Germans everywhere you walk. And as I said, I've only met 2 people in the whole 4 days that are English. And no one spotted me. Hey, no, obviously people from Benidorm don't come to Arenal. I've not been spotted by anyone. Not yet, anyhow. Thank you, Julie. Do you know what? I'm trying to build the channel as best as I can, and that's why I'm giving a variety. People are saying to me, God, where are you going to go next? Because every time they look, I'm in a different place. Well, it's calming down shortly. It is going to calm down because I've got 1 more week in Lorette de Mar to do those hotels, and then I'm on holiday for 10 days in Benidorm, my second home. I'm only going to be doing the review of the hotel that I'm staying in for the whole 10 days. And I will pop on maybe once or twice and show you, do a live maybe one night from Benidorm during my little break. But I'm hoping to go to El Cisne for the Sunday market and show you what it's like when the party kicks in. Because if you've never been to El Cisne, it's a flea market just outside Benidorm. It's about 10 minutes on the bus, and literally it just sells crap, loads of crap, stuff that you wouldn't buy. And it's an excuse because come 12:30, 1 o'clock, the stalls shut up, the bar opens, and out comes the tappers and the ale flows, and there's normally a group on or a band, and then people get up and sing along and they're all dancing away, and it just goes absolutely mad in El Cisne. I love it. So I'm hoping to get there as well, and I might do a little trip out to a couple of places that I've not been to before. I did one out to oh god, you know what, I can't think. Albia, and that was a nice little trip, so I might just look for another one to go to. I've done Guadalest as well. People don't even know about Guadalest. It's called the Eagle's Nest. It's up in the mountains and it's a lovely place. Yes, I'm hoping to. There you go, Sharon. So I'm about 10 days, no, I'm not, where am I, what day is it? I'm 6 days too early. I was wondering why all the bars are starting to get all the tables and chairs out. I've just come a week too early, haven't I? Yeah, and my TikTok is, to be honest with you, I had to ask my son to show me how to use it because I didn't have a clue. But I'm putting bits up there now, not much, just because you can do like 15 seconds and 20 seconds. But what I might do is I might give people a glimpse into The hotels that I am actually doing might be like a 15-second of the hotel, just to let you know which hotels are coming up very shortly. I might start doing that. Thank you, Jane. I'm trying to get that background. I'm going to spin you around again so you can have a little look. It is beautiful, that. It looks so peaceful, doesn't it? I've heard so many rumours while I've been here regarding the restrictions on the ale. Why they brought it in. Apparently, there's been a few deaths over the last few years of, I don't know, apparently a girl jumped off the balcony and died. Now, and as I've been told, a lot of people have said that's not normally drink. It's not normally drink that makes you want to jump off a balcony. And apparently another lad died as well after drinking. So that's why they brought this antisocial behaviour, limited alcohol, all-inclusive. I just can't get my head around it. No way can I get my head around it. Apparently, from the sounds of it, it's only the alcohol served in the all-inclusive that gets you pissed. Apparently all the alcohol that you buy in the bars, because you can drink as much as you want that you want to buy, and you can buy as much as you want off the hotel. Apparently that alcohol doesn't get you pissed. It's only the all-inclusive 3 drinks that do. It doesn't make sense. Hello, unusual content. Oh, well, Jackie, you would love it. I remember years ago, a long time ago in El Cisne, and I was probably one of them lager louts at the time. I'm talking 30 years ago. And I remember, I had a jug of lager. And they give you palm leaves to put over the top to stop flies and insects going in. Well, that's what it was like then. And I don't remember anything from that day. And I still don't remember how I got home, where I went, and what I was doing. Apparently I fell over because I cut my knees. But that's what you do when you're younger, a lot younger. A lovely night in Ireland. Do you know what, Brian? You're taking the Michael now. There used to be a bar in Benidorm called the Parrot Bar, I think it was, not far from the talk of the town. And you're joking, but about 15 years ago, it closed and then it opened up as a nudist bar, right in the middle of Benidorm, right round the corner from the Ambassador. And apparently when you went in, you were given a carrier bag and you had to strip off naked and sit at the bar and have your drinks. It lasted about 6 months, I think, maximum. I just couldn't imagine sitting on a stool with your bits dangling over the edge, talking to people. Not in the bar, on the beach maybe. It's a nice evening in Blackpool. Yeah, well, when I go back next week, I'm hoping to bump into people. I know I'm on a bit of a break, but if I bump into people, I'll say hello. Or you say hello, because you'll recognise me before I know who you are. Now, I'm getting a cross conversation here now. I don't know if John's talking about being in Arenal on the 10th or Blackpool, because we're talking about both at the moment. Raining in Cheshire. That's why we call it sunny Blackpool. Yeah, hit the like buttons if you can find them on your phones. Keep hitting it because it does wake people up. We've got half an hour left to go. Yeah, Jackie, no one does. And if anyone can remember right back to Benidorm, for the people who've been going for years, there used to be something called the Lemon Express. I never actually got on to that one, but I know a person, a very close relative, who went on it, and she ended up sitting on the toilet and throwing up in the bidet. And so bidets do come in handy. She doesn't remember anything. Apparently, you go up the mountains on a train. I don't know. I never done it. That was one thing I didn't do. The Lemon Express. You go up the mountains on the train, and then on the way back, they just hit you with sangria and wine and cheap plonk, and everyone just gets totally plastic. And she doesn't remember anything other than sitting on the toilet and throwing up in the bidet. But they've stopped doing that. No, Kim, I went to say nudist beach and I said nudist bar. That's not bad. Yeah, you do have a good night. The problem is when you get absolutely drunk, you have that much of a good night that you don't remember any of it. The mother-in-law, the mother-in-law, you paid to put your clothes on. It didn't last that bar. I don't know why. Maybe Sticky Vicky had it closed down because she's the only one that can go round bars with nothing on, or was the only person that could go round bars with nothing on. I don't know if you can hear that, but there's a police car coming down. It sounds like he's singing on the megaphone. I know, Kim. I'm probably going to pop back to Blackpool in about a month's time when it starts to get really busy. Yeah, it's Susan. I'm fine. There you go, Sharon. You remember the Lemon Express? See? They were the days. Everybody. If you went on the Lemon Express, I was fortunate enough not to go on that. That was one of the excursions I never did. Did the medieval night, which was a load of crap. And I did the Benidorm Palace, which you can drink as much wine and as much bubbly as you want, if you can find a waiter to bring a bottle to you. There was me and my two mates from work, went to see the show. What a load of crap. And I think we got one bottle between us all night long, because when you come to try and get another bottle, no one was around. Hello, Lewis. Hello, Moya. I don't know. He was saying something on the police car going past. He was saying something, but it wasn't like they were talking. It was like he was singing it. Oh, Julie, did you like the Ruskin? It is a nice hotel. I enjoyed Lanzarote. You had to watch out for that video. I think the only problem with Lanzarote was the resort that we were on. It was a little bit far back, and it was a blue sea resort, and being all inclusive again. But this time there was on any alcohol. But with it being a blue sea one again, it's sort of on the budget side. So the food, there wasn't much choice on the food, to be honest with you. But watch the video, it's coming up. We were in we were in Puerto del Carmen, but we did go down to Playa Chica for a few drinks. It was lovely down there. It's like an area where they do a lot of water sports, scuba diving and paragliding and all that sort of thing. And then we had an Indian. We went for an Indian in Playa Grande. So Lanzarote was nice, but everybody keeps telling me to go to the other place. What's it called? Something Tagizi or something like that. People keep saying that's a nicer place. Well, hopefully you will see me in Benidorm. Hello, Adabraid. Hello, Richard. Arenal, Majorca. Yes, that's where I am. Am I pronouncing it right? Arenal? I don't know. My nan's in Benidorm. Well, I'm on a totally different island, Lewis, so the title of the video might be a giveaway, yes. Once went to Camp Pastilla, which is near Arenal. I know it's just a bit further up the coast, isn't it? No, they're not. But Sharon, you know, I'm trying to. The Blue Seas are now. Funny enough, I've done 2 Blue Seas on this excursion, on this visit to Arenal. I've done the 2 Blue Seas. You can look them up if you want, and they have been slated on the internet regarding reviews. Absolutely slated about it being disgusting. There was comments where there's racism. Apparently the maids spat in people's faces. The place is filthy. The food is totally disgusting. Everything on the hotel. So I thought, well, I've got to go. So I booked the only 2 Blue Sea hotels here in Arenal and watched the videos. I have to say it as it is, and I'll be honest with you, when they come out, watch the videos and you tell me where it's disgusting, where it's filthy. Staff were absolutely brilliant in the hotel. Food was limited, but when you're talking £65 for 2 people, all inclusive, including your 3 alcoholic drinks, but just to even come away for the 3 meals, which were okay. There was always something to eat, not fantastic, but you're talking £32.50 board. Now you're in parts of Spain for £32 a night each. Even if you don't have the food, even if you don't have a coffee or a soft drink, £32 is cheap just for a room. That's each. But you add it up, if there's something to go down, even a chip butty or a burger or something like that, in between going out, and then you can drink as much Coke, soft drinks, teas, coffees, as much as you want in the hotel, all day and night. And obviously your 3 alcoholic drinks. For £32, you can't argue. Watch them videos. I couldn't fault the 2 Blue Sea hotels. Couldn't fault them at all. And talk about being absolutely filthy, they were spots. So I don't know I can't get where these reviews come from. I went again with the intentions of finding loads wrong. Nope, watch the videos. What was the worst? Going into Girona. That's the worst turbulence I've ever had. Years ago, when we were going to, Ryanair used to be able to go to Girona or fly to Girona from Liverpool. But he had a little bit of an argument, the owner of Ryanair, he had a little bit of an argument with the Girona staff. The baggage handlers kept going out on strike. So, thank you, Lewis, for the super chat. The baggage handlers in Girona kept going on strike and was throwing his flights out. This is Michael, whatever his name is. Anyhow, he turned around and said, if you do it again, he said, you'll be on strike permanently. I'll stop all my flights into Girona. And he did it. They went out on strike again, and he basically closed the airport. He took his flights out and moved them all to Barcelona. I think he's doing a few from Girona now, but you can't get there from Liverpool, not that I know of. But that flight to Girona, we had turbulence, I'd say, for over an hour, constantly non-stop. So the fact that the stewards were getting thrown all around the cabin, everywhere, and it was like people were starting to scream all the time. It was like a white knuckle ride for over an hour. Well, I haven't seen any bed bugs. Do you know what, Penny? This is what I'm saying. If I find, as you say, I can't lie because I'm pointing. Have I got another super chat there? Yes, I have, off Julie. Thank you. You're looking at, when I'm doing the review of the room, you are actually, I've got sand all over me lens now. When I'm doing the review of the room, you're looking at what I'm looking at. When I'm pulling them sheets back, you're looking at what I'm seeing. And if there's something there, I'm going to tell you. Well, I don't have to tell you. You'll see it yourself. Like, loads of people have told me about some of the hotels that I've reviewed. that, you know, you're telling me from my lens that the bed has been slept in on some of the hotels I've already reviewed. You're the one telling me you can see it's been slept in, and all I've done is thrown the quilt over. So, you know, I've had this with the Britannia hotels. I've had so many of them slagged down totally, especially the Adelphi and the Britannia in Manchester. And to be honest, they weren't that bad. Right, let's get back up on these. I might have lost. Yes, Howard, remember them days? Remember when hotels had reps? You don't see many of them now. I think it's only the likes of TUI holidays or something like that that have reps, or maybe Jet2 might have some. But people have a habit of making their own way to these, put the teeth in. People have a habit of making their own way to these destinations now. A lot of it is so easy to jump on a plane and off you go. Oh, another thing I read, keep it up to date. I'm planning on going to Venice. I don't know when. It might be towards the end of this year, but flashed up again today. They're charging you to enter Venice now, €5 to enter Venice. Apparently this is to stop the overpopulation of tourists coming to Venice. So they're charging you to enter the island. Obviously it'd be the main place where you come in, what is it, Treviso or something like that, and Marco Polo. Apparently when you get off you're going to be, and that started today, £5 to go to Venice, just to get into the country. But is it city or, oh, I don't know. Another charge to the tourists, isn't it? What are they just trying to make sure that we just do not go abroad anymore? It just seems to be like they're pushing tourists away everywhere. Apparently the people in Venice are in uproar because the £5 charge isn't going to make a blind bit of difference. Now I don't know what they're in uproar for. Do they want to make it 50 quid to enter, to try and cut down the amount of people? Right, Playa Blanca. Yes, we didn't get that far along the front. I did see that beach. I think it was the next one along from Playa Grande. We didn't get that far. Yeah, Calabona. I stayed in Calabona, Kim. It was a lovely little resort. I didn't think much of the beach. The beach was a bit, looked a bit dirty, the beach, at the time we were there. Yeah, and Julie, do you know what? I've got people saying to me, I've had people say to me, stay out of Blackpool. You're coming into our place, stay out of it. Don't be slated in all the hotels. And I'm like, have they read my reviews? I think I've only had a go at maybe 2 hotels, is it, in Blackpool that I've walked out of. Is it 1 or 2? Oh, 2 maybe. And the rest of them are positive reviews. But they're saying to me, I'm just having a go at Blackpool. I'm not having a go. Tell you what, if you think I'm having a go at Blackpool, have a look at some other vloggers. There's a lot of people ripping Blackpool. Yeah, Calabona's really nice. I think Jackie's talking about Calabona. Agree. Yeah, the beds and towels are clean. Totally glad that you've got the balls to go. Thank you, Penny. Oh, thanks for Lewis. Hang on, have you already done? Have you just done another £2 super chat, or is it the same one? I've got another one. I think I've got a couple coming up here. Thanks to Lewis anyhow for the super chat. Thanks to Julie, right. €5 Euro entry fee. The world's going mad. I mean, are they going to do that for Liverpool shortly? £5 to come into Liverpool, get off the ferry, and we'll charge you. I've stayed in the Presidente for a weekend just before they ripped it out and redone it up. The Presidente Hotel in Benidorm. They've done it up now. Apparently it's absolutely gorgeous, but I got told the food isn't that much cop. And the price is like tripled. I think 2 weeks in, I know my auntie was looking at it. I think 2 weeks in October, September, October, I think she was looking at, might be wrong. And she was talking £2,500. That's just for the hotel for 2 people. What's that, Jackie? Is this the Venice charge? Yeah, it's on the news as we speak. I think it's the Venice. I don't know. Tell Jimmy, JBM Travel, someone recommend a hotel for Saturday in Blackpool. So £5 to enter Venice, but if you pay the £5, you still enter. I don't understand it, Richard. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Well, it's been, the weather here has really been weird over the last few days. We've been down to like 9 degrees at night time and about 15 during the day. And apparently, I'm not being funny, but apparently someone told me Benidorm's only about 17, 18 at the moment as well. Thanks, Richard, for the super chat. Charge a £5 to get into Blackpool. Thanks, George, for the super chat. No, I don't think so, Sarah. I don't think I'll be at Blackpool Pride. How many days until Christmas? I don't know how many days are there till Christmas. Right, still trying to get through these. Puerto Pollensa. You going to there, Sharon, are you? Hello, Daniel. The weather, I just said the weather, only about 17 days. And Kim's off to Krakow. Oh, good. I think there's something physically wrong with Jaredon, by the way. I think you need to turn the repeat off. Yeah, just take the notes of him, he'll get fed up shortly. Yeah, true, George, the licence fee. Thanks, William. Not William, what am I talking about? Oh, I'm ignoring them at the moment. If he carries on, I'll get rid of him. They just love that little bit of attention. Take no notice of him, he'll soon piss off. Right, Richard, yes, last time we went to Benidorm, I managed to buy a pint for €1. Hopefully that still exists. Apparently there are a couple of bars. I know there's quite a few bars doing a bottle for €1. Thanks for the super chat, Richard. Does anyone know how many days it is till Christmas? Don't worry, you don't need the mod, he's gone. I was just too busy reading something else. Oh, he's gone. Jordan, or whatever his name was. Hello, Jan. Oh, look at that. Yeah, he's gone. Aren't they sad? I bet Jim, I bet you at JBM gets this as well. There's something seriously wrong with some people. Don't worry, Julie, he's gone. No, Sarah, I've not seen MacMaster. I was giving them the benefits of the doubt, let them have like a couple of minutes, and then I just think, oh, they've got to go. Daniel, cut it out. Yeah. Yes, the I got told off for saying this wrong. I'm talking to Elvis now. The crag, apparently it's Craggy Don. Now the manager told me that's how you pronounce it. The manager, who's been there 20 years, a guy called Nelly, he's been there. Nigel, his name is. He's been there 20 years, and he told me it was called Craggy Don. Yet there was someone's come on and told me it's Crag Undon. So he obviously knows more than the manager. Yes, there's an Elvis figure in the window, a full-size Elvis figure in the window of that hotel. Oh, that fella's gone now, don't worry about him. He's gone. No, Philip, I'm not at the moment. Penny got fed up there. You know, do you know what? You're telling me to get rid of him. Now you're answering his questions with 244 days. Yeah, he will be, Lewis. He'll be typing away because he still thinks that the messages that you type are still coming through. Isn't that sky lovely now? I'll turn you around now. Ooh. You get to a certain age and you start to creak. You sit too long and you go stiff. Right, here we go. Let's catch this sunset. You can see the reflection on my face. There you go. Hang on, if you give me a couple of seconds, I'm going to flip this stand out so I can put it down on the wall. And you should be able to, I won't have to move it then. So just bear with me a sec. There we go. We can watch the sunset together. The wall's a bit wonky. Yes, it is, Moya, isn't it? Jan, lovely weather in Merseyside. Yes, Kim, I had my tea. It was at 7 o'clock here, local time, so I just shut down and had my tea earlier on, just before I come out. Again, I'm not eating that much, all these all-inclusives. I'm only doing it to show the viewers what you can get for the price. Yes, Michael, I will be back at Blackpool. I don't know when. Yeah, I know. I think I should drink WD-40 by the gallon, I think. Isn't that a lovely sunset there? Don't forget, hit the like buttons. I'm going to stay on about another 10-15 minutes. Oh, Moya's got oh, autoimmune arthritis. That can be painful. The transfer time from the airport. This is now that I'm looking towards the sun. I can't see the screen now. What's the transfer time from the airport to Arenal was probably less than 10 minutes. I just got a taxi. So York looks like it's having a nice one. I don't follow football. I was born, I've said this in many videos before, this is to Lewis. I was born opposite the Cop, in the street directly opposite the Cop. And I lived there for 18 years. And I never followed football. It is lovely that, isn't it? Don't know, I think that's what everyone's doing. As you can see, they're all lining up on the edge of the water. I think they're all doing the same as what we're doing. The only problem is I've got this like orange dot in my eyes now, trying to look at the screen. Yeah, everyone's taking photographs with the sunset. That is beautiful, isn't it? I have to say thank you to everyone. If I missed anyone's super chat out, thanks very much. As I said, so I've got one more hotel to do tomorrow, which is the half board hotel. But I had to cut it down to half board because the prices were getting absolutely ridiculous. It seems to be happening as well. I know it does happen in Spain because the Benidorm, once you get to the Saturday, once you get to from Thursday on to Saturday, the price is like double and then triple on like a Saturday, which is absolutely ridiculous. The same hotel that you're paying £60 for now is like 180 quid on Friday. So I've gone half board on the next one. And then that's my last one from Majorca. And then Monday I fly out to do 4 hotels, as I say, in Lorette. But I don't think I'm going to be doing them all in Lorette, because I spotted a nice little hotel in a place close to Lorette called Fenals. So I might do a live from Fenals next week, which is a gorgeous beach. And I might do one from Lorette de Mar's beach itself. So I might do 2 lives next week, one from Lorette and one from Fenals. There's not a lot in Fenals except the beach. So I don't know what's wrong with this woman behind me. Making some weird noises. Now that I'm looking at this sunset, I am blind. Hello, Tara. It was Ryan here again, Lewis, to get me here. It's an hour ahead the time, life on the ocean. Here we go with football. Yeah, it goes cheaper on a Sunday. Oh yeah, he looks like he's back. Right, I'll spin you back round. The sunset's gone now anyhow. So, I'm going to wrap this up in a couple of minutes. As I say, I'm moving on to yes, Mo, you look out for them reviews. Can you hear that as well? I haven't got a clue what this fella's shouting as well as he's walking along. Right, where are we up to on that one? Yeah, I'll try and keep them penny coming. Oh, by the way, he's gone again. Yeah, it's Sarah, don't worry, he's gone again. The thing is, you can only use X amount of email addresses, and then YouTube won't let them register. So, you get, do you know what? They're sad people, aren't they? Let me fix my hat again. I put it over my eyes so I couldn't see the orange dust. Oh, take no notice, Lewis. I'm not that bothered. I don't know, Michael. I might do one when I'm in Benidorm. I don't know. That's in 2 weeks' time. He's gone now. Don't worry, JBM. He's gone. He's not spoiling it at all. See, the thing is, when they come on, just give me a second to get to them, and I'll just get rid of them. Just don't show, if we're on any other lives and we get them on again, just don't show any attention to them. If I see them, I do see them straight away. Don't forget, I'm reading the messages, so it might take a bit of a time for them to eventually turn up, because I'm trying to catch up on other messages. So when he does pop up, just ignore them in future. Unfortunately, this comes with the job. We've had a few on. I don't get it. I don't get these people. Obviously, sad lives. Can you imagine what sort of life that person has, whoever it is? Yeah, Kim, definitely. Who keeps the home fires? No one at the moment. Right, so I'm going to bring it to a close. We've seen the sunset. It's still quite nice though, that sky, isn't it? I'm in Benidorm, Sarah, a week next Monday, so I don't know what day that is. Yes, Moya, very sad lives. Do you know what? I'll do another 10 minutes. I'm not going to go yet. Unless he comes back on again with another name. Thanks, Richard. But it is nice. I'll spin you around now so you can see it all. Looks a lovely beach, but unfortunately we just really haven't had the weather. As I say, it was sunny today, but by the time I'd finished changing hotels, the sun had gone. Well, that's nice. A couple of girls have just come up to where I am and they're cleaning the beach, picking up the crap off the beach which people have left. If I get a bit, the camera gets a bit wavy, it's because I'm closing down my handle. That's the thing though, you know, if we ever, well, when we're on our next live and we get anybody on, because more than likely someone will come on somewhere, and that's what they do. That's how they do it. You see, they'll start with the stupid comments, which he did do, and then when he's getting no reaction, then that gets I'm used to this. That gets followed by the insults, and that's why he had to go at Lewis, and he started to comment about other people, and that's what they do, because they're not getting the attention initially by the first stupid comments that they make. So then they go with the insults to the people on the channel, because that's how they get the reaction then. But I just get rid of them. I'm showing you a lovely view, aren't I? I'm too busy reading the messages. I'm showing you obviously some sort of work going on the beach. That's a nice view, isn't it? I actually took a walk over there yesterday. You can see loads of yachts, but it's actually a yacht club and it's gated off, so you can't. I thought that might have been a nice little harbour to walk up, but I couldn't get up there. Oh, is that what he said? I didn't even see that one, Lewis, so... Do you know what though, Lewis? I love these people. I absolutely love these people. Do you know why? Because I am a great believer in karma. I am a great believer in it. Had our honeymoon here 53 years ago. Temperature check where? Here it's about 17 at the moment. It's not that warm. Lewis, I don't care. I'm not interested, as you can see. It doesn't bother me one bit. Wouldn't it be great if we all did that? All got on a plane and all went off somewhere. Yeah, the thing is, it's like anything, JBM. It's like anything. When people do nasty comments on YouTube, they're adding to the algorithm. They don't realise, but they're actually financing your channel. They are actually pushing money into your channel, because the more that they comment on, the more the algorithm picks you up, and the more views you get, and the more it sends it out to people. So they're actually helping the channel grow. They're so sad. No life, I'm fine. I am fine at the moment. Don't worry, I've got 4 sons. I'm fine doing it now at the moment. So I've got 4 sons out there that I could just tell them to be mods easily. The only problem is my 3 of my sons are, let's just say they can be not very nice. 3 of them. So that's why don't want to hand over the mod side to them at the moment, because they'll just say it as it is. Do you know what, JB? I've said this all along on the channel. All I want to do is I want to bring good content, and as long as YouTube eventually pays for the travelling, I'm not wanting to become a millionaire on YouTube. It's not going to happen. But if YouTube just pays for the travelling and the hotel cost, it's not paying it at the moment. This is out of my savings, because I've got a feeling one day it will start to pay for the full amount of the hotels. And that's all I wanted to do, just so it can finance what I'm doing. Okay, JBM, I'll see you later. There we go, there's one of my sons on. Let's go brick out. See, I told you. They're not as placid as me, put it this way. And that's Adam. To be honest with you, Adam would probably wring his neck if you could get hold of him. Good on you, Life. 1,000 subs, so you're now monetized. But these people hide, you see. They're hiding behind the keyboard. And delete everyone. He's got a weird sense of humour. Takes after his dad. Right, so I'm going to wrap this one up, I think. There we go. That sunset's still there. Look at that. I've been on an hour and 10 minutes. I've still got 51 people on. I can't believe it. Everyone's still watching this sunset. So anyhow, I'm going to wind this up. Say goodbye to each other. It's your last chance now. You got what? I'll give you another minute now to say ta-ra to each other. That looks like a wallpaper behind, doesn't it? It doesn't look real. Yes, Julie, he is. Little angel. Okay, Moya, I'll see you later. Ta-ra, Andrew. Oh, I'll have to turn you around, show you the sunset then properly. Yeah, Jackie, see you Sunday. Bye, Penny. Bye, Lewis. Bye, Michael. Bye, Funky. You can watch this back in a minute and you can watch the sunset again. Say ta-ra to everyone. And by the way, thanks for the super chats as well. As I say, it just all gets ploughed back into the channel. Bye, Julie. Bye, Jane. Bye, Philip. Bye, George. Adios. Bye, Life. Bye, Sharon. Hello, Tracy. Look, you just popped on while I'm going. Connect with Kim. See you through the window. Bye, Patricia. Now, I'm back on Saturday, Lewis, and I might try, depending on what time I get into Lorette on Monday, I might try and do a live from Lorette. I'm not guaranteeing. It'll be notified on Sunday if the live is coming on. Right, go on. You've got 30 seconds to say ta-ra to each other while we look at this gorgeous sunset. Right, I'm off. Sunday will be the second. People were asking me as well, just quickly. Sunday will be the second of the 5 hotels that I did from Benidorm. You haven't already seen it. The first one was put up on Tuesday, which was the Marconi Hotel. Beautiful little hotel on the Poniente side. So if you haven't already seen that one, it's up. Someone asked where they were coming up. One's on already. The second one comes up on Sunday, so watch out for that one. Beautiful, quirky hotel right on the front. Watch out for that video. I'm off. I'll catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching. And bye for now.